to the FishScale podcast, y'all. Got another episode up. Tell the people who we with.
What's up, man? It's your boy Am Wav, and you're here with FishScale podcast.
Perfect. So just kind of getting right into it, man. Just tell the people just where you from, a little bit about yourself, and all that type of stuff.
So I've been producing and engineering and songwriting for about 10 years here in Colorado. And I say Colorado because I mean everywhere here, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been to Boulder, Denver, Colorado Springs, you know what I'm saying? And I'm from Fountain. So there's a lot going on, man, and I feel like I've been all up and down the strip, you know what I'm saying? Helping with the music, helping with the scene, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro, just been here for a minute grinding.
Okay, most definitely. So kind of tell the people just like how you first got into music and like where your passion first sparked and things like that.
Well, like I remember like freestyling with my cousin when I was like real young, you know what I'm saying? And he would come over and we would just battle and shit, just having fun. So like since then, I always kept songwriting in the back of my mind, but I really got into it in high school, you know what I mean? And I was like writing raps in math class and shit, and then we were like fortunate enough to have laptops at my high school. You know what I'm saying? So I put free loops on there as soon as I could, and I was just like doing beats in high school. You know what I'm saying? And I just kept working at it, and yeah, bro, it just evolved into like an obsession. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, this is what I've been doing.
Okay. So like tell the people a little bit about your creative process. Like, do you already kind of have like ideas of songs in your head before you like put them down, or?
Yeah, at this point, honestly, I really feel like it starts to pour out of me like a faucet. You know what I mean? Like the creativity level that you try to aspire to be whenever you're creating songs. You know what I mean? Like once it starts flowing, it's just like it's continuous. You know what I mean? It's not like there's any breaks or holdups.
Okay, yeah. I saw someone say like if you make one dope song, like you can make 100. Like it just
Right.
keeps going.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like at this point it's just like, man, I can make beats and I can engineer myself and songwrite myself, you know what I'm saying? But I got people here with me that help me do all this shit now too. You know what I'm saying? So like it's just continuous.
Okay. Okay. Um. So like, what are some of the artists in the city that you like to work with? Like I know you got a tape with J Dub, and like I
Yeah.
said, you know you produce some other people. Like tell the people like who you like to work with.
Some of my favorite artists to work with here, just in Colorado, period. A while ago, I did a tape with Kayla Ray. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? Um, some of my favorite shit to date is probably that shit I did with J Dub and some shit I got with Friends on Jones coming up too. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know, man. I got a lot of music coming up. I got my own personal project coming up. I'm just trying to lace it perfect.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Dope. So is there anyone that you haven't worked with yet that you kind of got your eye on that you want to work with?
Well, shit, like, since we're on the topic of working with people, you know what I'm saying? I gotta shout out John D, who was on here, you know what I'm saying? I gotta shout out, Tommy. I gotta shout out Tyler. I gotta shout out, man, I think there's too many people, you know what I mean? So I guess we'll just keep it moving. There's some people that I still do want to work with. Um, shit, I don't know, bro. I think I'm trying to work with whoever I have it. You know what I mean? Whoever's talented and just wants to put the work in, I'm down for that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to work with.
Okay, cool. So, what made you more attracted to like more of the background type thing, more opposed to I'm saying like songwriting and producing and things like that, more opposed to like being on the mic and things like that.
What was it? What was your question, bro?
Like, what made you more attracted to being like more behind the scenes,
Oh yeah,
like with songwriting and producing?
Oh yeah. Well, I guess it was like I hit the stage a couple times, but it wasn't like a huge stage. It was at high school. You know what I'm saying? Like it was at Fountain Park Carson. Shout out to Trojans. And that shit was cool as fuck. Just being on stage and being able to perform the songs, and everybody was like, "Yo, this is dope." You know what I mean? But being on stage just wasn't what I wanted at the time. You know what I mean? It was just, I don't know why, but I loved music, but I didn't want the pressure of being able to influence somebody with what I said. You know what I mean? And then take it like to heart. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I learned early, I guess, that it was just entertainment on the stage. You know what I mean? And I can concentrate on being like, you know, a musician behind the scenes.
Okay, dope, dope. So like, sorry, I had a follow up question to that. So like, how would you describe your sound
Oh
to
man,
like someone that hasn't heard you
um,
before?
like easygoing rap. You know what I'm saying? Like I would say, it's like you can listen to it in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of why my name is Am Wave. You know what I mean? It's like it's in the morning type shit. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Like you could wake up, turn this shit on, and go about your day and be like, yeah, I feel good now. You know?
So it was like, what would you say in the moment was when you were like, kind of realized that you were dope, and you were like, I really want to do this.
I don't. I think it's still like a battle with myself. I think it is with every musician. Is if you are dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I still think it's like, yo, at a point, yeah, you are like I'm the shit because it's like doing things for you, career wise. You know what I mean? But it's like when you're here for hours and you're like, yo, am I really dope? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, everybody goes through that shit, man. But it's like, yo, there's still I still gotta push through it. You know what I'm saying? Like
For
it's
sure.
still no matter what my relationship is with music, whether I love it or hate it right now, like it's still going. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
So like, what's the first song people should look up right after this?
I say now. That was like the first single that I did back in October last year, and I really enjoy that song still to this day. So and that really encompasses my sound, some like even more so than my tape with J Dub. You know what I mean? Like that's still me, single on the record. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you listen to now, you kind of get a gist of my sound.
Most definitely. So what would you say like some of your inspirations are musically or creatively in general?
Oh man, like reaching back. I don't know. I think like a lot of R&B has influenced me over the year. I remember listening to Aaliyah and like um, Shy and all types of like '90s R&B growing up. My dad was really into hip hop and shit too. He was into like DMC, NWA, Beastie Boys and shit. You know what I mean? Like really old school rap, '90s rap. So I was like, I was raised on a mixture of that, but I always took on the R&B a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, influenced by Usher and Timbaland, and I think more currently, I'm thinking like, you know, some of the greats, bro. Like when I think about what I want to sound like, I want to be something great. You know what I mean? So I try to take the best elements from the people that I know and try to make them into what I know. You know what I'm saying? Like try to fixate my sound, but be, you know, current. You know what I'm saying? Be as be as be as close to great that I can be.
Most definitely. So I know we're in AML right now, but like, are there any other studios that you like to record at, or in the whether it be like
Yeah,
across the state?
yeah. If I'm in Denver, I still go to Mint. You know what I'm saying? Like I still link with my boy Paul. Shout out Nick, you know what I'm saying? Like the guys over at Mint Audio, they're cool. You know what I'm saying? So Boulder, like I still try to link with people over at KMG every time I go to Boulder and shit. So
Okay, okay. I mean that's kind of all the questions I got. Is there anything else you wanted to get into or speak on?
um, nah, man. I think yeah, just check out all the music that I've released so far. Be on the lookout for these new videos. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up on Spotify, Instagram, official AM Wave.
For sure. Sorry, one more question is there any advice you would give like to any other artists just like trying to kind of do the same thing?
Yeah, just don't doubt yourself, bro. Like if you think you can be better, then just be better. You know what I'm saying? Like just keep going at it. Work hard, relentless.
For sure. Well, man, I appreciate your time.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you.
Perfect. Cool.
The credit, my pop got the itch.